Hello, Facebook Live. We are trying this again. I'm Jenny with Roots and Wings Furniture. The first video was upside down, sideways, and backwards, so I thought let's get that off the main page and let's try this again, the right side up. So I hope y'all can see me and hear me. If I have anyone joining me, if you have any questions, please ask along the way. I would love to answer anything I can. So today I thought I would join you and we could talk about two things I get asked a lot. Where do you find pieces to paint? And then what do you look for when you're shopping? So let's just dive right in. I'm going to tell you first my two favorite places to find furniture. And first of all, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so I know that Pennsylvania has a lot of people that have lived here forever. There's grandma's attic and there's uncle's barn and all that kind of thing. So furniture is often old, cool, and cheap. But I don't think that means that you're limited if you live somewhere else besides Pennsylvania. We lived in Arkansas. There was also great furniture. And I have a friend flipping furniture in Arizona, and she finds great things at great prices. So it's everywhere. I mean, everyone has at least two dressers and a bed in their house, right? So you just have to find what is good and what you can flip for a good profit and then go for it. All right, so my number one favorite place to find furniture is a used furniture and appliance store. The owner buys whole estates, whole housefuls of furniture sometimes, and sells it at a store. So it's like 50 yard sales in one, and it's great. The more that you buy, the more you can talk a discount, and it's a great place to shop. Something to consider: bargain, work some deals, always respectfully. If you're buying, like I say, the more you buy, the better the discount you can get. And just tip, this is something I need to tell myself as I'm walking through the store and I'm like, okay, I want that dresser and that thing and that thing. Keep a running tally in your head, so when you get to the counter and he adds it all up, he's faster than me and he'll be like, okay, 400 for all of that. And I'm thinking like, shoot, is that good? I don't know. So keep in mind what the prices are on a sticker and then what you're wanting for it, and then work your bargains that way. Also, if there's things they offer like delivery, try to work in like free or discounted delivery or all that kind of thing. And if you're shopping from a store in your business, you should give them your tax ID number and your tax certificate. Have it on file so they don't charge you tax. You charge your customer tax and you pay your monthly sales tax. So keep that in mind. That took me a long time to remember to do and get my certificate on file with the places I go most often. So try to remember to do that if you can. So that's my very favorite place. The second place that I love, that I am not sure if this is a Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania thing or not. Around here in the summer, churches, most often Catholic churches, Presbyterian churches, have sales. And everyone, the congregation, will bring their junk to the church, and then they will have a weekend-long yard sale. The great part about this is that there is no emotional attachment. The church is just using it as a fundraiser for the church, so they don't know who brought in what, and they don't care how much they get for it, really, because they're just earning money overall for the church. It's so fun. And the last day of the church sale usually is like a box sale or a bag sale. You buy a box for $5, and it is unbelievable what you can fit into a box. So you get great deals that way. So keep your eye out for that. If that's something in your area, check it out. Some are better than others. Some don't have furniture. It's good for a lot of staging pieces or tchotchkes or home decor. So just, like I say, check that out, because that is, one, it's super fun, and two, you can just get some fabulous deals that way. So those are my top two favorite things. Let's talk about some other ones. Yard sales. It's yard sale season. Praise the Lord. So yard sales can be great. I recommend neighborhood yard sales over individual ones. Unless you know there's going to be furniture, you can kind of park your car, walk. Again, if you're going to buy 3 dressers from one house, try to lump together some, make them an offer, be nice, be respectful, have cash in hand, and have a way to transport quickly. And I think that's how you get the good deals there. So yard sales are a little hit or miss, and sometimes you can take a lot more time doing yard sales. So I don't always do that, but it's kind of fun. It's just fun to get out and do that on a nice day. Estate sales, another place that a lot of people want to get rid of furniture are estate sales. If you can find private estate sales, which not run by a company, and usually they'll have signs that look like yard sale signs. It'll just say estate sale, something that's done by the family or something. I went to one a couple months ago that the church was putting on an estate sale for the lady that had passed away. And that's the same thing. They just want to get rid of stuff. Like, just make them an offer and usually they'll take it. And you can get some great things that way. And it's usually pieces in pretty good condition. So if you are looking for something that's pretty nice, an estate sale might be a good place for you to check out. I think consignment stores, there's some great ones here in the Cranberry Township area, and there's great deals to be had. Sometimes we'll just want to get rid of things, and so they'll drop their pieces off there, and so definitely check out consignment stores in your area. Antique stores, some of them are pretty expensive. If you're looking, again, for something particular for a client or for your house, you might be willing to pay a little bit more, but antique stores can be a little pricey, so just keep that in mind. And there's not usually a lot of wiggle room in price, but you can often find lots of good staging items or collectible type things if you're collecting anything. So still a really fun place to look. I don't usually head there for furniture specifically, though. Flea markets are big also this time of year. Flea markets are opening up. Lots of fun, and wear walking shoes. Be respectful to the people that are selling pieces. Bring cash in hand, so you can just give them cash, and then have a way to get it out of there. And usually you can find some great things, and sometimes dirt cheap. So if you have flea markets in your area, make sure to check that out. And oftentimes more towards the end of the day, if you are willing to maybe let a few of the cool things go at the end of the day, they can, you can really talk them down because they don't want to pack up their stuff and take it back home with them. So keep an eye out for maybe what time it ends, if you can go the last couple hours, or if it's, you know, Friday through Sunday, go on Sunday, and you can really get some great deals that way. Let's see what else. Thrift stores. Thrift stores seem to have caught on a little bit to the furniture painting craze. They're not as cheap as they used to be, but you just have to look in your area. Some thrift stores are going to be really great for furniture and home decor, while others are more for clothes and things. So definitely look at that. Thrift stores usually have either a week-long color tag for things that have been there longer, or I know some thrift stores in our area have like a half-price day. So anything that's a certain tag can go half price on that day. So you can kind of keep an eye out for deals like that. And half price of a thrift store price, I mean, come on, that's a great deal. So those are all the places that I look. The more you're out shopping, the more you'll find things. And I hope that's helpful. I hope that you can find something that you want to paint. And next, I wanted to talk about, I have this ugly dresser behind me, and I just wanted to go over with you why I bought it. And just kind of hopefully give you some help on what to look for in a good quality piece, especially if you're going to flip it to resell it. So I was at my favorite furniture store last week and noticed this kind of in the back. It had some stuff on it, and I don't know if you can tell, but it is dingy yellow with some green trim. There is a Star Wars-ish sticker on the top there. My kids thought was really cool. And then down below here, I'll move the camera in just a second. It's actually labeled. Let's go here. It's labeled where to put your clothes, like jeans, other pants. So yeah, this is quite the piece. Let me get this, get back in here. You have to be able to look past the ugly on things like this. And here's the main reason about this. I opened the drawer, and inside, and I don't know if I'm going to get this on camera, is by Drexel. Can you see that in there? The top drawer usually has the furniture maker, this one right here by Drexel. And the more you're out shopping and the more familiar you can be with furniture brands, Drexel, Broyhill, Thomasville, what else? Berkey & Gay is my absolute favorite. If you can find those, you are lucky. Stanley, things like that. Quality furniture that has been around for a long time, makes good heavy pieces. That's what you're going to want to look for. So keep that in mind. Open the drawers, wiggle the piece around, make sure it's sturdy, and do the drawer check. Drawers are hard to fix. Unless you're going to take a drawer out completely and make a shelf, if it's hard to open and close, I think drawers are the hardest thing to fix on dressers. The top of this piece has some veneer peeling. Let's get a little bit closer because some people aren't sure what veneer is. You'll see that right there? This looks pretty easy to come off. You can kind of see it peels off. I have a tutorial on my website of how to easily take off veneer. This is going to peel right off, so that is like no big deal. But sometimes veneer is a little bit harder to take off than others, so just be aware that's something you're going to have to deal with. Here's what we look for. Another thing on the drawer. See, it's really all about the drawers. This is dovetail. This means it's quality, well constructed. It's going to last a long time. So dovetail drawers are really important. Good quality joints. This piece weighs a ton. It's really heavy. So I know it's solid wood and it's going to last. So although it's ugly, sometimes you just have to look past the ugly and you're going to paint it anyways and it's going to be gorgeous. So I hope that you can go out shopping and find something awesome. I would love to see what you found and what you're going to do with it. And if anyone has a suggestion on what color to paint this, I'm all ears because I haven't figured it out yet. I'm thinking like blue, something like that. So chime in, give me a comment if you think of a color I should paint this piece, and I will definitely show it to you when it's done. It will look nothing like this. So thanks y'all so much for watching and for joining me. If you have any questions about shopping for pieces or where to shop, just give me a comment and I will answer them. So I hope y'all have a great day.